Brian Tobin, head swim coach at SUNY Cortland. This is the Red Dragon Swimming and Diving Swim Camp, June of 2014. We're looking for Caroline. Starting off with the freestyle. Nice, she gets in and gets some dolphin kicks going. I like it. Doesn't matter if you think your kicks are strong or not very strong. You learn a dolphin kick early and you keep working on it. Good move. So coming back, head position is down, hips are riding up high, close to the surface. That is a very good thing. Very nice. Reaching out in front. I see two things to work on. One, pushing all the way through. So when the hand comes down by your hip, pushing all the way down past the hip, trying to accelerate the pull. So right there with the right, there with the left, there with the right. You're accelerating and pushing harder and faster. The other thing that I see is the kick. Your kick is fairly steady, but I think you're getting a lot of knee bend with the kick. And the kick originates, or should originate, from the hips. You want to try to get the hips involved, and the knees should bend, but slightly. I think you're bending a lot more than we need to. So what we want to try to do is straighten out the knees a little, kick more from the hip, and think about picking your heels up behind you so that your feet splash the surface. Because if you pick your heels up behind you so your feet splash the surface, and as we watch your kick as you go away, getting a little bit of splash, but they're a little bit deep. Your heels should come up and they should get to the surface every time, and there should be enough air bubbles that we really don't see your kick as you're swimming away from the camera. Best way to work on kicking, get a kickboard and kick. And my recommendation would be on your own, or 5 minutes after practice, just get a little kicking in. Try to kick fast, allow yourself to kick slow, keep the kick short and tight, small, fast kicks. Here comes Caroline's second stroke. Been working on the starts, still a little flat on the starts. What we want to try to do is, remember, push those hips up. And what I recommend that you do for starts is what we did off the side of the pool. And that's just do some seated starts. You can do some kneeling starts, some jumps with your arms up over your head. But the goal is to get comfortable when the head goes down and the hips come up, and letting the feet follow the hips. So coming back with the breaststroke. Hands go out in front, sweep around and then back out in front. They should never travel past your chin, and by past your chin, I mean towards your feet. So they reach out in front, they sweep out, back, and they should never come down past your chin. Sometimes they're coming a little bit far. Now with the kick, you're not quite as propulsive as I think you want to be. Reason being is that your feet, your toes are actually pointing in, I believe, and we'll see as you swim away from the camera. But what we want to do is point the toes out. Point the toes out. So there, hands go forward, they sweep out, and then they should come right back together and then shoot the fingertips out in front again. Oop. There you go, keep going. Fingers go forward, apart, and they should come back together just underneath the chin. And now watch the kick, watch your feet. Yeah, see how the toes are pointing in? You can do that on butterfly. Definitely illegal for breaststroke. That'll get you a DQ, and that does not mean Dairy Queen. But what the feet have to do is when the knees bend and the feet come up, the toes have to bend out. You flex the ankles, point the toes out, and then kick around and back and together. So we're going to spend some time working on that with the breaststroke today. So hopefully by the time you get home, this will be all fixed. But nice and smooth on the freestyle. Love the body position. Good job, Caroline.